A big thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring this video.
Hi everyone, good morning. It's Monday morning. I'm starting the week up in the mountains. It's a cloudy, rainy day. I think it stopped raining now. I'm very close to snow. Didn't snow here, but really not far away. I decided to come to the mountains again this week to be on my own for a little bit. Like, I have quite a lot of things to do this month for work, and I find that when I'm here I'm able to do my tasks but without like stressing too much, but I also have the time to focus a little bit on myself, and I get to do at home as well, but I can't focus as much as when I'm just on my own. And I find that although, you know, I work from home, so I'm alone a lot of the time, so I see David pretty much every day when he comes back from work, and then, you know, but I do see my friends and David and my family a lot, and I don't have a lot of time just by myself, like to really focus on myself, because usually the time I have alone during the day when David's at work, I'm working as well, so it's not really me time. So yeah, that's why I wanted to come here again, and it just made my fall season go by so much faster. It's made me enjoy it a lot more. I've gotten to spend a lot of more time in nature, and it just really makes a huge difference on your mental health and yeah, just overall how you're feeling during this time of the year, which used to be a very challenging time for me, especially when I was living in Berlin. So I came here last night, and my parents were here for the weekend, so I had dinner with them, and then I did a sound bath via Instagram Live. My friend Leah from Paris, who's a yoga teacher, she was doing this sound bath, like online thing, and it was really, really nice. So I still have the whole setup, like there's still my yoga mat and the pillows and the blankets down here, so I'm gonna clean that up. I fell asleep by the end of it, and it was just a really good way to relax and go to bed early and feeling super relaxed. Had a great night. So yeah, I'm gonna start my day with some yoga and meditation and journaling, and I'll start work a little bit later. I have to go grocery shopping because literally the only thing I have brought with me is a sweet potato. So yeah, I need to go buy some things because I came here by train and bus, so I didn't want to grab a whole lot of things with me, and also we didn't have anything left at home. So yeah, that's kind of like what this week's going to be about. I'm not sure how long I'm going to be staying. Maybe it's going to be a few days, maybe it's going to be a week, maybe it's going to be 2 weeks. I have no idea. I didn't bring like that much stuff with me, but yeah, to be honest, I don't really need many things here. We'll see how this week's goes. I'm just giving myself the time and not planning too much ahead of time, and really trying to live in the moment. So, I just went grocery shopping because, as I said, the only thing I brought with me from home was a sweet potato. So I definitely needed some more veggies. I'm gonna make a smoothie, and because it's so sunny, I think I will go for like a walk for a little bit, not a super long walk, but just to enjoy some of the sunshine, and then I think around 3 anyways, there's not much sun left here, so I will come back and I will work for a few hours when I'm back. So I got back from my afternoon walk. I think it was still quite late, and it was really starting to get in the shadow, so if it's sunny tomorrow I'll go walk in the morning, or run. I don't know yet what I'm gonna be up to. I just made some hummus And I'm just eating it with carrots and broccoli. I'm gonna read a bit now, and then I'll do emails. And I saw that in the building they cut the water for this afternoon until 5. So I'm gonna get work done until then, and then whenever we can use the water again, I'll go and take a bath or a warm shower. And then later I'll make dinner. So yeah, it's just a good slow day. It feels very quiet here. I am alone, but I don't feel like super lonely or anything. I'm handling it quite well, so that's good. I think that's something I have struggled with in the past, and a lot of us struggle with. But yeah, so far so good. Alright, so I'm gonna have dinner now. I made some salad, some red cabbage, tomatoes, hummus that was left over from this afternoon's snack, and I roasted some pumpkin, and there's some leftover polenta with tomato sauce that my mom made yesterday for dinner, and she left me what was left. I also had a lot of apple pie today because my dad made some yesterday for the dinner we had together, and he left me some. So yeah, that's my dinner tonight. I'm feeling really good. It feels really quiet here, but I don't know, maybe that's what I need right now. And it's just been nice. It's just been a great day of me being, I've been able to be really intuitive with myself and let out whatever I wanted to let out. Yeah, I'm feeling great. I'm just really feeling great. And a while ago, I think it would have been really difficult for me to like come here or wherever on my own and not struggle. I feel good, although I'm on my own. And when you can find that like happiness and comfort just with yourself, then that's also how you can find happiness with other people. So I went on a run this morning, which ended up being like sort of a hike for a while, and then came back down. It was really nice. The weather was so beautiful. It wasn't super cold because I was mostly in the sun, and it was just very, very pretty. I listened to this podcast from The Goop, which is also on Netflix. Like, I mean, it's like this big thing from Gwyneth Paltrow, and she has this Goop series on Netflix, and she has a podcast. And it's really nice. I really enjoyed the podcast. So no, I haven't listened to all episodes, but the one I listened to was really nice. I took a warm shower. I feel so good now. I'm having some tea, and I'm gonna start working. I also started reading a new book today, which is The 5 Love Languages by Garrett Chapman. It's a very famous book when it comes to love and relationships. So far, I really like it. It's easy to read, it's interesting, probably some great insight in there, so I'll read some more later today, but I need a few hours to get a few things done within the next couple hours. And
So I came to the top of the hike. I could have gone further away, but I don't want to be in a rush later. I think I'll be going home today. So I just sat here for maybe an hour. It's just the sunshine is just so nice, and it's so warm and so calm here. So I've just been reading my book, and I also brought some tea. It's just been really lovely, and we're having a beautiful November month, I have to say. Like, until now, the temperatures were pretty high, and it was very sunny overall. Last weekend I spent a whole afternoon laying down in the grass by the lake reading a book, and this is really not something I normally do in the fall season. And I also went swim in the lake and now hiking, so yeah, it's just really, really beautiful, and I think it makes such a difference because November can tend to be such a gray and depressing month, and I was definitely used to that from living in Berlin. Not saying that it's always gray in Berlin, but definitely a lot more than here in Switzerland where I'm from. So yeah, that's been what I've been up to. I'm gonna put my jacket back on and start walking back down to the cabin. So I just came back from my hike, and a little sad adventure happened. I didn't film it. I was a bit shocked. But basically I was like hiking down. Instead of like taking the road, I went straight down in the field, and there was like this little river, and suddenly I saw like an animal laying there, and clearly he wasn't moving, and I couldn't figure out what that was, but I was really, it really took me by surprise, obviously. And it actually was a dog, he had a necklace on, and I was like, oh my god. And I had this little moment of like really not knowing what to do and crying and being very emotional about it. I called the police, and they came to pick him up, and since the dog had a necklace, there was his name, which I didn't touch the dog or the necklace while I was there. Obviously I didn't have gloves or anything, so I didn't want to do anything. I didn't know if he was injured or anything, and so when the police came, they checked the necklace, and there was his name and the number of the owner. So he called them, and he announced them that we'd found the dog and that he was unfortunately not alive anymore. And I think they said that he had like escaped 2 weeks ago, and they hadn't seen him since, which is so sad. I don't know what happened to him, like how he like ended up dying there in this river. I know it snowed, so maybe he got super cold, maybe didn't have enough to eat, but he didn't look injured, like, or attacked or anything. So I don't know, it's just, it was very sad. And yeah, but I guess I did the right thing, and at least now the owners know, and they're not like waiting for him to come back, not knowing where he is. So I'm back at the apartment now a little bit later than I thought, so I'm gonna go shower and see if I can still grab the bus this afternoon, or if I have to take the next one. I don't really have anything to do. I just want to shower, pack my things, maybe I'll eat something before I go. I am experiencing a lot of death in my life lately, I feel. I don't know. It's been a crazy month, I feel like. Such insane things have happened to me. or for me, I don't know. But yeah, now I just really want to have a dog. I mean, I wanted one already, but oh, poor thing. It was really sad. Okay, I'm gonna go shower and pack. Happy Sunday. I'm heading out right now. Just got all like wrapped up because I'm going to go swim in the lake with a friend of mine, and it's really cold outside. It's really getting into winter, so yeah, let's see how that goes. I thought it would be cool to take you guys along. I definitely didn't swim that late in the year last year, but it's really sunny today, and despite the cold temperatures, I think we're gonna try and go in the lake. It's gonna be really nice. So I'm all like wrapped up for afterwards. I cleaned up the apartment this morning a little bit. I'm gonna continue on later. I did some yoga, journaling, meditation. Yeah, now I'm going to meet my friend Patricia, go to the lake. So let's go. It makes the winter a lot more enjoyable. So if you have the opportunity to go swim in a lake or a river or at the beach where you live in the winter, I highly encourage you to do it. And the easiest way is to keep going, not like stop for a few months, and then obviously the temperatures have dropped drastically since the previous time. So if you go every week, you kind of adapt as the temperature slowly goes down. Yeah, it's just so nice. I love it. And there's some old people going in there as well, and I can feel the benefits of it. It's just a really beautiful feeling. I'm gonna make a smoothie bowl now so we can have some breakfast, lunch. Awa? Good morning. It's Tuesday. This vlog, I feel like this vlog has just been all over the place, and so have I been lately, so it's a bit confusing maybe for you guys, hopefully not too much. I am gonna end the vlog today. I wanted to share with you my breakfast, well, which is kind of lunch, because I have 3 blenders and none of them is working at the moment. They all broke. I made a chai with soy milk and cinnamon, and a lot of you guys say, oh, Chloe, you eat so many just smoothie bowls all the time, and smoothies and raw foods in the winter. So I had to make something else today, and I made oats with chia seeds and coconut yogurt, some seeds and nuts, lots of good stuff. I want to take this time to offer the opportunity for you guys to let me know what type of content you enjoy, or you would enjoy me posting on the blog. I don't know if many of you know that I have a blog or if many of you read it. I am very intuitive with it, and I don't post on there as regularly as I do on YouTube and Instagram, but when I do, it's a different type of content,
and it's just very genuine and intuitive, and none of it is sponsored like usually in the blog. It's more of like a personal diary or a list of things and notes that I want to share with you guys that can be either helpful or relatable. Lately, as you may have been able to sense it, I've been going through a lot on a personal level, and it's been really great for me to journal, and I've found certain practices help me. So I was thinking of maybe doing a blog post about some rituals and habits that I've implemented back into my life, or some that I already had, but just they evolved in a way that was helping me in this particular moment. But if you prefer more ethical fashion recommendations on specific topics, I'm happy to do that as well. I'm a bit in between, as you can see. I'm like, do I want it to be fully just personal? And then like more self-development oriented, like my podcast used to be and still is. By the way, I'm gonna get back into the podcast next year. Or is it this side of more like kind of more guide and information based book regarding sustainability and ethical fashion? Maybe you're interested in both, that's fine, but just let me know, because that really means a lot to me, like your feedback. I do read all comments and messages, and unfortunately I'm not able to reply personally to everyone right now. It's just too much in my life, and I need to be focused on myself as well, in order to be the best person I can for you guys and the people around me. So I hope you can understand that and have understanding and patience and acceptance towards that. But yeah, I'd love to hear your thoughts, and if you have any particular requests, even if it's not something I've mentioned here, I would be more than happy to discuss. My blog was created with Squarespace, who's the sponsor of today's video, so big thank you to them for working with me so regularly and for creating this beautiful collaboration together. I have been loving the service with Squarespace. My website was so easy to set up, and it's really easy also now for me to add new stuff to it, so it's an amazing place if you want to try and have your own blog or your own website, or if you want to sell something online, or you create something and want to sell it. I actually was thinking of maybe moving my Depop shop to my website to avoid Depop fees, and have like kind of my own vintage online store. So this is something I might be working on towards the end of the year and maybe even the start of next year. I don't know how difficult it might be to set up, but I know that Squarespace has it very easy for us, and it just is so enjoyable to be working on a platform that is so intuitive and easy to use. So if you've been thinking of creating your own website, I highly recommend you try out Squarespace. If you want to give it a go, you can get a free trial at squarespace.com, and then if you end up liking it and enjoying the platform and what it offers, you can go to squarespace.com/chloe.chenorkian, and with that you'll get 10% off your order of a domain or website. I know some of you have used that code already, so thank you to everyone. I hope you're very satisfied with the service and the platform. It truly means a lot to me. And yeah, so great. If you've created your own blog or website recently with Squarespace, send it to me down below. I'd love to check it out and read whatever you have been posting online as well. So that's it for this week. I hope this was an interesting week for you. It was really weird. It was a bit all over the place, but so is my life right now, and I feel like it wouldn't be representative to share like a very polished, directional vlog. I hope you're enjoying it anyways. I feel like it's really important that I share a real-ish representation of what I've been going through lately. I feel very thankful to have the opportunity to share whatever I'm going through with you guys. Maybe it makes you realize that if you're going through something similar right now, you're not the only one, and that we're all struggling at some points, and that it's okay, and it's important to really spend time on your own, take a step back in order to see the bigger picture. So thank you for being so understanding with me lately and so supportive and kind. It truly means a lot. So I wish you all a great weekend, and I'll talk to you guys next week.